said, oh yeah, quick 15-minute track. Famous last word. Yeah.
Right, yeah, we're back here with Beard's Bush Bashn, and we got Cripple with his new car.
G'day everyone, how you all going?
Now, we're out in Mount Disappointment Forest. We don't have any tracks in mind, and we're just exploring, finding what we can. It's a nice rainy, wet day, as normal Mount Disappointment is. Now, Cripple, what are your thoughts on this track?
Well, being that I chose a track, we were originally going to either head up Tallarook or go to Talangi. I feared the Talangi mud and I feared phone track, so I decided Mount Disappointment would seem the best way to go. Now, looking at it, I'm having second thoughts because the only four-wheel driving I have done is pretty much in a paddock. That's about it. Yes, I have put it into four-wheel drive and I have locked the hubs. I've gone that far, but in a paddock. So in terms of experience, it's a pretty low game at the moment. So other than that, nerves are a bit of a shaking at the moment. But other than that, I feel confident with you guys. You can assist me all the way up and hopefully conquer this without any significant damage. Please.
Oh, any dents are good dents. They all tell a story.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Excuse my voice, I'm still recovering from tonsillitis. Rightio, so this will be Cripple's first time out in the big 105. Have to see how he goes. He's only got 32 road tyres, I believe. So I don't have any tracks in mind, like Huggo stated. We're just gonna poke around, see what we can come across. I'm pretty excited. I'm keen to see the capabilities of Cripple's car in the relatively stock form it has. Right, so we're just going to go up this old fire brake track. It's rated black on the old and new tracks, so could be a little bit of a challenge. Just have to wait and see. I don't know what to expect. Have a been a Mount Disappointment myself. Yeah. Right out. Here we are, approaching it now. See how we go.
I would just like to reiterate the fact that this was the first time Cripple had actually driven a four-wheel drive properly off-road. So we were just taking it pretty easy, wanted to get him comfortable with his car and his ability off-road. So we weren't doing anything too gnarly. I wasn't going to throw him in the deep end just yet.
So yeah, this track was rated black on new tracks, as I stated. Bit steep, a little bit wet, but I mean, it's not posing an issue for myself. And Cripple seems to be climbing. Oh, I may have just spoken too soon.
Up ahead there was this steep muddy hill climb. I wasn't too concerned about my ability, but Cripple with his 32-inch RTs may pose a bit of a challenge.
Give her a bit of a berries climb up. A bit wet around that corner, brother. I'll just park up and give you a spot up and see how we go. Rightio, come on up, brother. You might need to give it a little bit of a bunty, just I'll yell out. Come on, keep going, keep going. Back off. Rightio, on your merry way. You're climbing, you're climbing, you're climbing. The slight movements, left to right, left to right, left to right. Come on, brother, nearly there, nearly there. Up to 105. Oh yeah. What do you reckon, Huggo? On to the
Next one, eh?
next part of the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, that was... I mean, it's muddy, for sure. Yeah, honestly, I am like... I mean, I'm not shaking too bad. It's alright. This is pretty tame track, so honestly, yeah, getting comfortable with it as well as getting used to the car and like the throttle as well, because like, you know, I'm still used to like just normal freeway driving and all the rest of it, so
We continued to poke around Mount Disappointment for an hour or two, but with a large portion of the tracks closed and highway patrol around every corner, we decided to leave and head back to Tallarook.
Ladies and gentlemen, Here we are back in Tallarook. Now you're wondering why the f are we in Tallarook? Because Mount Disappointment was a bit of a disappointment. So we're out here again at Tallarook just to try out some of the other tracks. We're out here on, what is it, Jenkins number 1?
Yep.
Jenkins, yep.
Yeah, Jenkins number 1 track. Come across a bit of a puddle here. Now it's got a nice solid base, so I think I'll just cruise through it. We're going to get Cripple to go the B-line though, because he doesn't have a snorkel. I really don't want to flood his car. Let's have some fun in Tallarook, eh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Jenkins track number 1 in Tallarook. Left Mount Disappointment. About to give the first bog hole a bit of an attempt. Let's not get water in the doors, eh? Piece of that was surprisingly easy. I mean, water went absolutely everywhere outside of the car, but it was a nice solid base. Checked it with a stick and everything. I mean, well, I'm out. That was that. I'm out.
Cripple was up next. Now I'm going to be sending him through the B-line, which is a lot shallower but a lot more sloppy. No chance of getting any water in his motor though, which is what we want.
Thoughts, queries? How do you think he's going to go?
He's going to get better than the Rado with a wood, isn't he?
Oh, we'll have to see, eh? We got Huggo on the recovery duties. Got some Mack tracks just behind him. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we'll get the snatch strap onto the back of my car.
Yeah, mate.
Alright, sending beeline because the water depth of that bog hole is absolutely deep. Alright, let's roll.
Now unlocked car with some pretty factory tyres. Go, Cripple! Get back. Hit it again. Yeah, I think he's pretty well stuck. Get some max tracks under the car. So it's not deep. You're not in any danger of sucking up water. Pretty well bellied out though, brother.
I have.
Yeah. Might need a bit of a snatch to get him out, I reckon.
And that is exactly what this car needed. We ended up putting a couple of max tracks under the wheels that were most stuck, hooked the snatch strap up to the front of him, and I just gave him a good old tug, pulled him right out.
Right, I'm moving. Right, clear.
No worries, mate, just keep driving on out so you're back on hard ground.
All good, alright, fully out.
And just like that, Cripple was unstuck. Now to get back on the track and keep moving.
Alright, Cripple, how are you enjoying this?
I am enjoying it thoroughly. I am actually having a blast of a time because, like, well, it's literally my first time, but also another fact is, like, it's quite different because from the past couple of trips that we've done, I've either been the cameraman, I've either been in the passenger, you know, just kind of being on the sidelines, kind of like a third person perspective. Now actually in the midst of it, I can understand like the whole, just understanding why people do this. It's absolutely fun just testing their equipment, testing their vehicles and their limits, but also still, you know, having a safe and, you know, good time as well out in the bush. That's like an absolute necessity. Oh no. Something's happening up.
Now if you haven't spotted it already, I'd get your eyes checked, because just in front of us was this steep hill climb that was like the red clay almost, very sloppy. Now I've said it before and I'll say it again, the camera just does not do it justice how steep this hill climb really is.
Hey boys, what are your thoughts? Right out, so we're still on Jenkins track. Come across this little bit of muddy hill climb. I wanted to give it a crack. Now we could quite simply avoid it altogether, go to the left, continue on our merry way, but I don't know, I'm keen to do something a little bit more exciting. So we'll climb this muddy hill. Why the not, eh? Why not? I'll climb it. We'll gauge how we go with that, because I can always turn around up top, come back down.
I think it's just actually seen go up. Like so far we're just on like
yeah, it's been pretty smooth sailing, yeah. And then we go down a hill, and then all of a sudden we want to go up a hill.
Yeah, that could be that effect going on right now. Yeah. So
look, it looks a little bit gnarly, but I reckon we'll be alright. Right, here we go. A little steep, muddy hill climb. It is steep. Give it a shot. Whoa! My fucking voice broke because I'm sick. Oh god. Give it another crack, I reckon.
Maybe if you try and go right on it, you might have more of a chance.
Come on, girl.
I had a few more attempts at the track, each more spirited than the last, but just couldn't climb it. With max tracks in place, my tyres were just too full of mud, the track was too wet, I couldn't get up it. So we decided to back down and head around.
Rightio. Well, it was a good little attempt. It's just too wet. I can't get any traction climbing it. And I don't really want to break the car or roll backwards into this big hole that's to my right. But, oh well. It's all part of it. We'll continue around the track to the left. I mean, with me struggling with this hill climb, I don't think Cripple will get up it. I don't know. I was being a little bit too confident, I reckon. Is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the start of Flat Rock Track. We're actually going to do it this time. If you recall to our first Tallarook video, we decided to bug out because we were concerned about Colorado getting down it. Well, now we're climbing it. Hopefully. I'm not concerned. Yeah, this girl's going to go climbing it.
What I didn't realise here is that I was actually laying on my sub-tank. My driver's side wheels were almost off the ground. There's a big, we'll almost say boulder, lodged underneath the car. Couldn't just quite get the traction to climb over it. Got Huggo to jump out of the passenger seat to actually try and give me a spot out of this situation. Not having a set of eyes on a track like this really limits your ability, in my opinion.
Right, we'll load a couple of max tracks, try and get some traction and height. We'll give it another crack.
So after many failed attempts, many max tracks repositions, we decided to get the winch out. Better to be safe than sorry at this stage. It's getting late in the day and I really didn't want to break anything.
Right, up that section.
Had a couple of attempts at this rock step, but I just couldn't get up it without any assistance. So we laid a couple of max tracks down and, well, here's the result.
Alright, come on, let's do this. It's currently 5 past. We wanted to be out of here at 5:45. Now what happens, eh? If this doesn't work, I'll just hang off the winch again. And we'll get it done.
A bit more.
It actually worked better. Yeah. See, that wheel was spinning as soon as I went under it. Yeah.
Great.
Rightio. Second half. Flat rock. It's definitely not flat. The name's deceiving. Yeah, looks like I'm going this way now. Holy f***. We're on the corner of Flat Rock Track now. I don't know how I'm going to go. Slid, man. Right, yeah, this is literally the last obstacle of this track.
Yeah.
It's at this point in time where the sand beneath the car just turns to mush and slop. Any idea of traction has gone completely out of the window. My passenger side tyres have fallen down into a hole and they're slamming up against a rock step. We've tried max tracks placement, we tried everything. We tried airing down a little bit, even further. We had to go on this really obscure winch angle to try and pull me up my front end around. With a couple of repositions and maybe 45 minutes to an hour later, we got it in the end.
Back left, going up the lip.
Oh, thank fuck!
Yeah. Like.
Hey? Yeah, we said, oh yeah, quick 15-minute track. Famous last word. Yeah. Sorry, okay, tell the misso that I apologise for taking you away for so long.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Just wanted to say a quick thank you for watching the video this far. Really appreciate your support. It goes a long way. Now, can you do me a favour? Let me know in the comments below if you've tackled flat rock tracks before and if you succeeded, done a better job than what I did. Now this video wasn't about tackling tough tracks, it was more to get Cripple comfortable, get his training wheels off, and I think we succeeded in that. Brought him out of his shell a little bit, which was good. And make sure you don't go anywhere, we've got a couple of bloopers coming up. Good laugh. Thanks again so much for watching. See you all in the next video.
Relatively stock form it has. My f***ing bonnet's open.
Yeah, someone left his bonnet.
Don't worry, I'll crawl through the mud. I'll do it.
We'll get the rest.
Front locker and I'll be fine. Shit.
Fucking need a locker for your legs, mate.
You know where I told you stay out of the rocky word.
Track.
Ruts. Mate, this is perfect camera angle. Fucking right up your ass.
That's not the B line. That's the B line. Yeah, I know.
I hope these are rated. Full drive now. I'll do it.
Thanks, Daddy.
You're not going to climb out my door, are you? Oh, don't hold on, don't hang off the snorkel. Oh.
One thing's for certain is that I'm turning around, going back. I have a better chance of going back than up this. You're probably like, oh, but Jordan, you're a pussy. Go up the track. No. Remember, first time. First. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. First time. I've only seen the inwards of a paddock. And today. So, no.